Yeah, no, I like the song. Wait. Whoa! That's her in the back! Welcome, dear friends, to The WordSmith, where music is not merely heard, but examined, felt, and interpreted with the reverence one might give to an ancient manuscript or a rare celestial alignment. Today, we plunge into the mesmerizing emotional universe of Faouzia and her stirring piece, Peace and Violence. This is a first-time reaction to this beautiful piece, so looking forward to it. This is a song where apparently fragility and ferocity share a single heartbeat, where soft confession collides with unyielding resolve, where the human voice becomes both sanctuary and battlefield. Together, we shall explore its lyrical undercurrents, uncover the architecture of its emotions, and revel in the exquisite technique behind Faouzia's singular incandescent vocals. Before we embark upon this journey of resonance and revelation, may I gently invite you, beloved listener, if you feel compelled by the art we celebrate here, to comment, like, subscribe, and share this video on multiple Faouzia fan pages. Every gesture of engagement echoes far beyond the click itself and helps this little corner of the digital world continue to thrive. And if you wish to support The WordSmith more directly, you are warmly encouraged to explore Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, Super Thanks, and or even become a YouTube channel member, each of which nurtures the growth of this channel in immeasurable ways. And to those splendid souls who are now displayed up on the screen, thank you ever so much for your contributions. It is deeply appreciated. Your generosity keeps these analyses alive, illuminated, and ever deepening. Now let us turn the page and step into the world of peace and violence. Okay, so this is from Faouzia's latest album, Film Noir. I am very excited about this. She is one of my absolute favorite singers. Please do check out my Faouzia playlist in the description below, and you can immerse yourself in all of the reaction and analysis videos that I've done. Okay, without further ado, let's dive straight into it. Peace and Violence. Music video quality from her has definitely stepped up a bit. Good job. And this video's got a What are you doing? You're a thief! Huh. That's a vibe. I like it. That's a very different start from her. Something I'm not used to, but so far it's pretty cool. It's building a interesting narrative. So far in observing Peace and Violence, I can't help but remark upon how her creative team has elevated their visual storytelling to astonishing new heights, a progression I first sensed in the exquisite pieces of Porcelain, and then much later on reaffirmed in the sumptuous aesthetic of Don't Ever Leave Me. So here again, that upward trajectory is unmistakable. The music video production feels meticulously sculpted, imbued with a sort of cinematic finesse that mirrors the emotional volatility of the song itself. It seems like every frame appears curated with almost painterly deliberation, as though her team has collectively resolved to transcend mere accompaniment and instead fashion a visual tapestry that enhances and extends the narrative power of Faouzia's voice, which is a very powerful voice. And this evolution in artistry does not merely support the performance, it intensifies it, allowing us, the viewers, to experience her music as a fully realized sensory world rather than a singular auditory offering. Okay, so let's keep this going. Interesting work, stringed in. Oh, that's a lovely vibe. Go Faouzia.
Don't be frightened. I'll seek triumph for you.
I think I'm getting it now.
Oh, if you let me, next step will be grand national.
Oh.
Hop up in my black convertible. West side to the east side, baby. My Clyde, I could be
This is so different.
On top, you and me, unstoppable. One touch and
She is a thief.
I'll fight for your
How could you?
honor, baby. Oh, baby.
Huh.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, I feel like we were just about to get into the chorus. Sorry, this is my first time listening to the song, and I naturally do talk when I notice something. But anyway, let's expound upon what we've seen thus far. Peace and violence. There's something about it that ushers in a surprisingly distinctive atmosphere for Faouzia, one that leans into a cool, understated restraint in her vocal delivery. At least in these opening moments, it's hinting that she is holding vast emotional and technical firepower in reserve. And visually, she adopts an intriguing, high-end, almost cinematic thief in the night persona, clad in a stylish mystique that instantly captivates and leaves one eager to decipher the narrative threads she is beginning to spin. The lyrics themselves paint a world where devotion and danger sort of intermingle. And I love the opening lyric, peace and violence standing right beside you. That sort of suggests a love forged in contradiction, while the Bonnie and Clyde imagery situates the relationship within a glamorous yet perilous rebellion. Lines such as, my Clyde, I could be your Bonnie, on top, you and me unstoppable. It conjures a partnership both intoxicating and combustible, with Faouzia offering loyalty so fierce it borders on mythic, promising protection, passion, and a touch of beautifully reckless abandon. So that's really interesting. It's very, very cool from her. In essence, though, these early impressions hint at a performance poised between elegance and edge. It's a restrained vocal, a daring persona, and lyrics that invite us into a love story shimmering with danger and devotion. Okay, so let's kick it off from where we left off.
I'll fight for your honor, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All my pain is yours.
Oh, yeah.
I die for you. I crave nothing
Good lyrics.
for you. It's not a war.
Oh, yeah. No, this is my type of vibe.
Silent already.
Okay.
Tell me when you're ready. We're taking over the world. It's what you deserve.
Huh. Yeah, she's holding back her vocal a lot because we know that she can go crazy high and powerful. I've heard her go as high as D5, I think, in a vocal. Can't remember what song that was. But anyway, let's expound upon the lyrics and some stuff that I noticed in her vocal delivery. And then that chorus arrives, and what a chorus that is. It arrives with the force of a cinematic detonation. It's sleek, bold, and irresistibly addictive, immediately announcing itself as one of those refrains that lingers long after the music fades. What makes it even more arresting is how the visual palette of the music video entwines with the lyrical sentiment, creating a duality that feels both glamorous and unsettling, as though devotion and danger are waltzing in perfect synchrony. The lyrics deepen all the more, this fusion of romance and ferocity. All my pain is yours, I die for you, reveals a love so totalizing it borders on sacrificial, while the repeated cry of war, war, war casts that devotion in the language of conflict, suggesting an inner turbulence dressed up as loyalty. When she sings, sign the line already, we're taking over the world, it's what you deserve, the relationship morphs into an empire of two volatile, passionate individuals that are powered by an almost operatic determination. And I would say ultimately this section amplifies the song's intoxicating blend of affection and anarchy, sealing the chorus as both a musical triumph and thematic turning point. So it's a very, very interesting start. Okay, let us keep it going. Oh, she's holding a gun. I didn't even notice that. Kitty. So she's a high-end thief, essentially. She looks gorgeous, by the way. Oh, nice flip. Oh, a bit more power. Okay. Put the gun down. Yeah, okay. Jeez, this is such a different vibe, but it's just so... It's like vibey, but at the same time, it's relaxing. It doesn't make me want to bob my head like this, like a mad cat. But speaking of cat, there's a cat in the music video. It's tranquil, is what it is. The lyrics are a searing commitment and devotion to this individual that she's singing to. However, it's a very dangerous type of devotion. Almost unhealthy, perhaps toxic. But let's take a look at that a little bit more. And something here that's striking me most in this section is the exquisite control Faouzia exerts over her voice. She is, to me at least, an artist renowned for soaring, crystalline head voice passages deep into the fifth octave. Yet here she chooses deliberate restraint, tempering her natural power to preserve the seductive, conspiratorial tone that the song's narrative requires. The lyrics trace a cinematic, almost outlaw romantic journey from the sleek promise of hop up in my black convertible to the intoxicating declaration of my Clyde, I could be your Bonnie. So it's very, very interesting. It's painting a world where devotion is both glamorous and fraught with peril. Her measured vocal delivery mirrors this duality, allowing the emotional charge to simmer beneath the surface as she whispers of loyalty so fierce it borders on obsession. One touch and I'll take it personal. I'll fight for your honor, she sings. And when she ascends into the refrain, all my pain is yours, I'd die for you, I'd start a war, the restraint becomes even more compelling, as if she is consciously withholding the full breath of her vocal artillery to let the words themselves carry the weight of their danger and desire. So very, very good from her. I would say this passage reveals a masterfully intentional performance, a controlled voice, a perilous romance, a lyrical world where passion and rebellion intertwine with elegant precision. So again, brilliant writing from her, great song production, magnificent. Okay, this is probably within my top 5 favorite Faouzia songs thus far, but let's keep this going. Yeah, no, I like the song. Wait. That was the bit after Porcelain. Oh, it's a great lyric. Whoa! That's her in the back. No, dude, she's going ham in the background. Oh, that's so... Oh, she got caught. She got caught. Well. Yeah. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time, madam. Yeah, okay. That bit at the end, though. Wow. I must confess that Faouzia easily holds her place in my personal triumvirate of masterful songwriters, standing shoulder to shoulder with individuals such as Lewis Capaldi and Ren, because her pen wields that rare alchemy and vulnerability, theatricality and poetic precision. Yeah, and this music video's final twist, where she is apprehended, yet meets the camera with a wicked, unapologetic grin, only deepens her narrative allure all the more. It's the grin of a character who refuses penitence, who all but declares, yes, I stole it, and I'd do it again. But it is the post-chorus that truly leaves me breathless, a mantra carved from molten devotion. I'd watch the world burn down just to see you in the lightning of the embers, and the repetition becomes trance-like, each line intensifying the enormity of her devotion until it feels almost mythic, as though love itself is being forged in the furnace of catastrophe. The image, lightning, embers, destruction as illumination, perfectly encapsulate Faouzia's gift for wedding grandeur to intimacy, balancing apocalyptic spectacle with fiercely personal yearning. It's quite brilliant. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the final notes of Faouzia's Peace and Violence fade into contemplative silence, we find ourselves enriched by what is so far a banger of an album. Her uncanny ability to sing both the tremor and the triumph in a single breath. What a marvel she is, and what a privilege it has been to unravel her artistry with you. So if this exploration stirred something within you, be it curiosity, admiration, or that ineffable warmth that music often ignites, do consider leaving a comment, liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. Every interaction strengthens our little community of seekers, thinkers, and lovers of song. And should you wish to go further in supporting the craft and care poured into each analysis, you may do so via Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee Super Thanks, or by becoming a YouTube channel member. Once again, a massive thank you to all of those who have contributed thus far. You are deeply appreciated. Well, that's all for now, folks. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, please do be kind, be gentle, be respectful to one another, and help each other out when you can. And I'll see you lot in the next video. Take care, everyone. Cheers.